Good morning, student. Today we are going to review some of the reasoning questions of P block elements. Because you are finding difficulty in solving these questions, so we are going to discuss. The first question is, nitrogen does not form pentahalides although it exhibit +5 oxidation state. So we have already discussed this question that nitrogen is cannot expand its covalency beyond 4. That is why NCl3 is possible but NCl5 is not possible. Such question we have already done. So this is the similar question and you have to write the answer like this. The second question, pH3 has lower boiling point than NH3. pH3 is the hydride of group 15 element after nitrogen, and the answer will be the same. The nitrogen is more electronegative than phosphorus, so in NH3, that is in ammonia, there is intermolecular hydrogen bonding and hence it has higher boiling point. You know that intermolecular hydrogen bonding is the strong bonding. Next question is very simple but it's very important. Ammonia act as Lewis base. You know Lewis base concept of acid and bases. The Lewis bases are the substances which can donate the electron pair. And nitrogen has lone pair of electrons, so ammonia can act as a Lewis base. All the hydrides of group 15 are Lewis bases. Fourth question, why NO2 dimerizes? Dimerizes means two molecules of NO2 dimerize and form N2O4. So it happens because of odd electrons which is present in nitrogen. So it dimerizes to pair up the electrons and to achieve octet configuration or to gain stability. Ammonia is stronger base than pH3. As I told you that all the hydrides of group 15s are bases, but ammonia is the strongest base. Why this happens? Because of the small size of the nitrogen. There is a high electron density on nitrogen, so electron pair is easily available. So the substance which can give the electron pair more easily will be the stronger base. PCl3 fumes in moisture. Fumes in moisture means it gives white fumes when it gets moist. So when it reacts with water, it gives HCl, the fumes of HCl, and you know fumes of HCl are white in color. That is why PCl3 fumes in moisture. You can also write the reactions involved in it. All the 5 PCl bonds are not equal in PCl5. It is very true because PCl5 has sp3d hybridization. It has trigonal bipyramidal structures. 3 bonds are present in equatorial position and 2 are at axial position. Axial bonds are slightly longer. Okay, that is why they are not equivalent. H3PO2 has reducing character. Yes, it is true that H3PO2 has reducing character because it has pH bond. So P and H are directly bonded. It is not POH bond. So जितने pH bond present होंगे उतना ज़्यादा उनका reducing character होगा, और जितनी ज़्यादा उनके POH bond होंगे उतना ज़्यादा उनका basicity होगा. So whenever you draw the structure, you have to keep this in mind. H3PO3 is dibasic or diprotic, but H3PO4 is tribasic. The reason behind this is same. Whatever number of POH bond is present, that will show it basicity. Okay, when you draw the structure that we have already discussed in one of my videos, how to draw the oxides of oxoacids of phosphorus. In that video, you can see how to draw the structure. And when you draw the structure, you will find that H3PO3 has 2 POH bond and H3PO4 has 3 POH bond. That is why they are showing the basicity property. PCl5 is ionic in solid state. This question is in your NCERT textbook and this is very important. The answer will be, it is due to the following conversion, means the PCl5 is present in form of PCl4 plus and PCl6 minus in its solid state. So it shows its ionic characteristic because ions are present, otherwise it is covalent. NO is paramagnetic in gaseous state but diamagnetic in liquid and solid state. So